Welcome to the Dynasty Dugout Show, a podcast covering all things minor league baseball. Get a front row seat to the action with everything you need to know about the future stars of Major League Baseball. And now, here's your host, Chris Clegg.
Good morning and welcome to the show. It's Thursday, April the 17th. We're flying through the month of April. The weather's warming up. Baseball is here. There's been a lot of good looks around the minors. I've been at the ballpark a lot. I was not at the ballpark last night, actually, but we did get some looks video-wise on a lot of good performances that stood out. There's been some really good ones to note, and we're going to talk about them. First, the episode is brought to you by Connect Roasters. That's Ian Happ's coffee company. I've already enjoyed my cup. As you can see, I've already finished it. It's empty right now. It was a great blend of coffee. The Gold Glove blend is incredible. You can get the Gold Glove blend, buy one, get one 50% off by using the code Dynasty Dugout at checkout. We're also happy to partner with Chinook Seedery. I just got a big box of seeds, 4 boxes of seeds actually of all the flavors. If you are around the South Atlantic League or the Carolinas League, hit me up. I'll probably have some seeds in my bag you can try out. They're great. And I hope you'll go and use my code Dynasty Dugout at ChinookSeedery.com to get 10% off your order. They are the best seeds in the game. Let's dive right in. Top performers from the day. Starting with the pitchers. Talk about Ben Hess of the New York Yankees. Their first-round pick last year, he wasn't very buzzy. He didn't get a lot of love, but Hess has been incredible. I mean, last night, he was awesome. 5 scoreless, 9 strikeouts and 2 walks, 3 hits. He did allow an unearned run, but he had 17 whiffs and threw 67% of his pitches for strikes. It's a big frame. Hess is like 6'5", 250. He's built in like the Lance Lynn mold, but the stuff is nasty. If you're watching this videos from the spring breakout start I was at, and Hess really stood out to me there. But we're talking about a fastball that sits in the mid-90s, touches in the upper 90s. He gets like 19 to 20 inches of IVB from a 5'6" release height. That's outlier stuff on the fastball. He also gets good horizontal movement. The curve has really good depth. I mean, it's a 2-plane breaking ball with like negative 15, 16 inches of IVB, but also like heavy sweeping action up to 18 inches as well. I mean, it kind of resembles a sweeper, but it's got really good depth. That pitch generated a 58% whiff rate in college, and it's translated over to pro ball and is missing bats at a high clip. There's a slider and a changeup in the mid-80s. The changeup's getting like 17 to 20 inches of horizontal movement. It's nasty. It's a really, really good pitch. Hess looks the part. Honestly, as a college arm that pitched in the SEC, Ben Hess is just way too advanced for high A. Let's get this guy to double A and see what happens. But the pure stuff, like Hess looks like a major league starter. It's nasty. I saved Ryan Sloan for the very end of my article, but let's talk about him on the top. Mariners pick last year in the second round, overslot prep. I mean, he was so good last night. No shock. The stuff is off the charts. I said that Sloan was the best prep pitcher in last year's draft. Shoot, he might just find his way up to being one of the best pitchers in general from last year's class and one of the best pitchers in minor league baseball in general. 3.2 innings. He allowed 2 hits and a walk while giving up just 1 run. I mean, Sloan struck out 7 batters. He had 13 whiffs on the start. Like, there was some pure dominance here for Ryan Sloan. The fastball works in the mid-90s. That changeup, man, if you're watching the video on YouTube, that changeup's beautiful. It gets such late depth and drop. Like, I don't know how hitters are picking it up. Like, the stuff is really, really good. That slider, Sloan spins it exceptionally well, and you can see it. Like, if you're watching, like, that sweep is nasty. Like, we're looking at, like, 13 to 15 inches of sweep, up to 18 at times. Changeup goes the other way, 13 to 15 inches. That's a really good horizontal separation between the two. If you watch the video, you just see how good that stuff is, and the fastball jumps out of his hand. Ryan Sloan is on a rocket ship to being towards one of the top pitching prospects in baseball. It's a starter's frame. It's an advanced arm for someone that just turned 19. He's 19 years old in 2 months. It's insane. Really good stuff. Yordanny Monegro, you talk about electric. Monegro has been electric, and when Monegro is on, that guy is something. Monegro struck out 9 batters across 4 scoreless innings. He didn't pitch in his normal starter's role. Liam Hendricks actually got the start in rehab. This is crazy. Dating back to last year, Yordanny Monegro has allowed 3 total earned runs since July 14th of 2024. That's 51 and a third innings, 3 runs, 0.53 ERA. That's honestly like just absurd stuff that he's doing. He's pitched really well. The fastball works in the mid-90s. He'll run a 4-seam and a 2-seam on you, throw a cutter. There's a new split change that he has shown. I mean, it's insane stuff with Monegro. Slider in the upper 80s, upper 70s, 12-6 curve. I look at this arsenal and I think that Monegro can be really, really good. The problem is he's emotional on the mound. It kind of hurts him at times, but still, like, the pure stuff is good with Monegro. He's an exciting arm. Hunter Barco had a great start. He has not allowed a run this year, which has been incredible to see. His 3rd straight scoreless start of 2025. Struck out 6 batters, allowed just 1 hit and walk apiece. He had 20 whiffs, which was impressive for the 5 innings of work. His fastball works 95. It's topping north of 97. Mid-80s slider, a mid to upper 80s splitter. It's really good stuff with Barco from the left side. He gets overshadowed in the Pirates org, but probably shouldn't. So legit left-handed arm with really good stuff. There's 2 slider variations in the low to mid-80s. He'll run a sweeper on you. He'll run a more traditional slider. Barco's got stuff to be successful. We got to talk about Braxton Bragg. I mean, he's old for the level. Who cares? He's 24 in high A. Let's talk about the circumstances in which he got here. Bragg was a reliever in college. He was picked out of Dallas Baptist in 2023, 8th round, and the Orioles have done a tremendous job with his development. Last year, he had a 3.36 ERA across 96 innings as he built up his strong 2.65 xFIP. And this season is 16 scoreless innings, 30% strikeout rate. Dominant on Wednesday with the longest start of his career. 7 scoreless innings, 3 hits, no walks. Struck out 7 with 12 whiffs against a very good Brooklyn lineup. Fastball's ticked up year over year. He was 91 in college in 2023, 93, 94 last year. Now he's up to touching 97. It's absurd. 2 different fastballs. You'll get a 4-seam, you'll get a sinker with good arm side run. It's a low 5-foot release height, so he can really manipulate the ball left to right or east to west, as we call it. Changeup has heavy arm side fade up to 20 inches, plays off the sinker well. Slider gets good sweep and some carry to it in the low 80s. And there's a mid or upper 80s cutter. Really good stuff from Braxton Bragg. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll talk about some hitters. All right, the top hitting performer of the day was Moises Ballesteros. 2 home runs on the day. He can swing it. I mean, he's picked it up. He's had 6 multi-hit games already this year. Wednesday was by far the best performance, so 2 home runs. He had a single and a double, and he reached a 5th time via walk. His weakest hit of the 5 batted balls was 98.8 miles an hour. It's absurd. He had 3 over 102.5. The exit velocities have jumped again this year. Ballesteros is young in AAA. He's 21 and 4 months, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, he bumped to AAA midseason last year at 20 and held his own. It's a really good bat. I mean, you look, and the 9th percentile exit velocity is 106.4 miles an hour. He has a 48% hard hit rate. The overall contact rate has been really good, and it's jumped to 80% this year. Ballesteros is aggressive and he'll chase, but, I mean, when he makes contact, he's doing damage, which I think is notable. Why is Ballesteros not in the majors then, people have asked? Well, he's young 21, he's in AAA, and he needs to develop as a catcher. Like, this is the most important thing. The bat's good, but Ballesteros really needs to develop himself as a catcher. We're talking about somebody that's 5'7", 195, that's probably a little bigger. He would be the shortest first baseman ever, or at least in, like, the modern era. I don't know if he can catch. Does he DH? I think they want to see what he can do behind the plate and fully develop him there. That's the hardest skill to develop. I mean, to see a catcher develop defensively is hard to do, but Ballesteros is making his way towards doing that. Another catcher I want to talk about that maybe doesn't catch either is Ramon Ramirez of the Kansas City Royals. He's 19 in single A, really good at the DSL 2023, really good at the complex in 2024. I mean, you could argue that he got off to a slow start, but in the last 3 games, he has 3 home runs. Yesterday, he had a 3-hit day. He looked really good. He smoked a double to left field. Did not look back. Really strong performance so far this year. He can hit the ball incredibly hard. There's a good approach and good contact skills with Ramon Ramirez. So that stands out in a big way. Slade Caldwell, still 18 years old, one of the youngest players in last year's draft. He's holding his own in full season Visalia. He had his first pro home run last week in a 3-hit effort. So he has first 4-hit game on Wednesday. 3 were singles, but still incredibly impressive showing for Caldwell. People have hyped up Chandler Simpson and his ability to run and beat out singles to first base. Guess what? Caldwell had an ordinary ground ball to first base, and he beat it out. I clocked it at 3.9, so really good home to first times. He had another infield hit as well that was hit to shortstop, and he smoked a couple line drives in the game. He's small, but he packs a punch. Caldwell's not going to light up exit velocity leaderboards, but that is okay. Caldwell is a really good hitter and one that's pretty impressive. Another one in last year's draft class, that's Caleb Bonemer of the Chicago White Sox. He's 19 years old in single A. Put together a really solid day at the plate. He reached base in all 5 trips to the plate, 2 doubles, 2 singles, and a walk, and he stole his 4th base in the last 5 games. Bonemer's swing path is interesting. It's a bit flat, which does concern me a bit, but he's scorching line drives all around the park, had a couple grounders that got through the hole. He's settling in nicely with hits in his last 6 games. It's a pretty strong and filled out 6'1" frame for Caleb Bonemer. You have to wonder, how much more strength he can add, but somebody that's getting it done. He's a little stiff, but it's working in single A. Bonemer's young. Bonemer received rave reviews from the Bridge League last year, which weren't not recorded games, so we didn't get game stats or anything from it, but he got a lot of good reviews from that, and he's looking the part so far in single A with the White Sox. AJ Ewing has gotten off to a great start with the New York Mets. Yes, he's 20 in single A, but he's fully transitioned from the infield to the outfield. He's playing a lot of center field. He's playing some corner outfield. 3 hits for the second time in the last 3 games. Homers shy of the cycle. He added stolen base. He has 7 stolen bases in the early going. You're going to be hard-pressed to find a better approach from a 20-year-old, albeit it's in single A. I mean, Ewing last year chased around a 20% clip. It's down to 13.5% this year. That's pretty notable. When he gets mistake pitches, Ewing is feasting. That's what you want to see. And everybody's like, oh, he should. Well, I mean, all hitters are getting bad pitches in the minors. So on pitches over the heart of the plate, Ewing has an 88% swing rate. That's awesome to see. So that heart swing rate minus chase rate is really, really good. Love to see that. He had a couple balls hit at 100 miles an hour yesterday. He's pulling the ball in the air with authority, and he has a 102 mile an hour average EV on those pulled fly balls, which is notable, and the average EV overall on 33 batted balls near 91 miles per hour. Ewing looks like a guy. He's doing some things. He is, I think, ready for high A. Go to that Brooklyn lineup. That's really impressive, by the way. Coby Mayo. Should you be out? Should you be in? I mean, Mayo got off to a slow start. He was hitless in 6 of his first 7 games this year in AAA. He made some comments when he got demoted about, it was emotional. He was like, I'm in a no-win situation. He was absolutely right. And I think Mayo was in a tough place mentally after being demoted, doing all the right things, in my opinion, in spring training. Well, he's back. He had a 3-hit day yesterday, triple shy of the cycle. He reached base a 4th time via walk. Home run was hit at 105, and he had a double at 110 miles per hour. Everything looks the same under the hood. Even with a slow start, Mayo still looks like the same player under the hood that we had seen previously. It's average contact skills with massive power. I mean, the average or the 9th percentile exit velocity is 107.5. He's maxed north of 113. So that's obviously notable. Mayo can swing it. He's got legit pop. So this is a guy that's picked it up. As I mentioned, hitless in 6 of his first 7, but over his last 9 games, we're talking about hitting 343 with a 442 OBP and an 1156 slug. So Mayo's really picked it up. He's cut the strikeouts, 3 home runs and 4 doubles over that span. More RBI than strikeouts, 7 walks to 10 strikeouts. So Mayo's picking it up. He's in the ball hard. He's doing what you want to see. Is there a spot for him in Baltimore? That's the question we need answered. And I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, you look and Ryan O'Hearn's DHing. You've got Ryan Mountcastle. at first. You've got Jordan Westberg at third. So where's the fit? I mean, the reality is that Westberg has struggled a little bit. He's been hurt. And Ryan Mountcastle has not been all that great after a pretty good start. Mountcastle was hot early in the year, but he's struggled since. I don't know. Maybe Mayo gets a shot sooner than later. I would buy low on him personally. But that's going to do it. Thanks for tuning in today. That has been the Minor League Show, the Minor League Recap, everything you need to know. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, sub on your favorite podcast platform. I would really appreciate your support. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.